Nothing says American comfort food better than a thick, homemade slice of meatloaf served over simple mashed potatoes and loaded with a gooey gravy. Well, today I'm going to make the vegan version using quinoa. If you have leftovers, this is perfect for this dish. Wild mushrooms and spinach to make a visually gorgeous loaf that's going to make you feel right at home and will sure satisfy.
In a heavy skillet, pour 2 tablespoons of olive oil and fry up the onions for about 10 minutes until beautifully caramelized. Then add in the garlic and cook for a couple of minutes. Then add in the wild mushrooms and cook for about 5 until about reduced by half. Season with salt and pepper and set aside. In the same skillet, warm up a couple more tablespoons of olive oil and add in the spinach. Season with salt and pepper and cook until wilted. Set aside. Then in a food processor, add the oats, the rinsed cannellini beans, the sun-dried tomatoes, the cumin and paprika, mustard, salt and pepper, and process roughly for about 30 seconds to create a paste that's consistent but yet slightly chunky. Then in a big bowl, place the quinoa, the mushroom onion mixture, the bean sun-dried tomato mixture, the parsley and the thyme, and mix thoroughly. Then oil a bread pan and put half of our loaf mixture at the bottom, then the spinach nicely in the middle, and then top, packing it tightly. The loaf is ready to go in the oven for roughly about an hour. While that's cooking, let's go ahead and make the wild mushroom gravy. In the same skillet, warm up more olive oil and then saute all the mushrooms. In the meantime, in a small blender, go ahead and put the cashews, nutritional yeast, garlic and onion powder, cornstarch, the soy sauce, liquid smoke, pepper, and 2 cups of hot water. Then blend until you reach a creamy consistency. Meanwhile, deglaze the mushrooms with about a half cup of white wine, and then add in the cashew mixture and thyme. Boil to thicken.
After about an hour, the loaf is ready. God, it smells so good. So what we need to do is just take it out and let it rest for about 5 to 10 minutes prior to unmolding. Okay, now we're ready to unmold. The easiest way to do this is to lay a towel on the counter. Put the meatloaf on the towel, put your serving dish upside down, and wrap your towel around. Grab it from the bottom and swiftly turn it over. Don't be afraid. There you go. That was easy. And then say a little prayer, and let's see what happens. Voila! Perfect. This looks gorgeous, and it smells absolutely divine. I've cut myself a couple of slices and I'm admiring how beautiful it is and how the dark greens of the spinach play beautifully against the rust tones of the sun-dried tomato infused quinoa mixture. You can go ahead and serve this with your favorite mashed potatoes. I'm just simply having it with a couple of ooey gooey globs of the wonderful white wine mushroom gravy that I made. So, bon appetit.